You've got to draw a fine line of what is real and what is sick. Yeah. And some of the things what I do is real.
And that's a perfect depiction of cognitive dissonance.
But if you're struggling to start up a verse or hold up a turf or make a beat that everyone surfs and you need a prime example, I'm a good sample. I'll rhyme it tight, dose it up into an ampule.
Welcome back to Cringe Against Humanity. I'm Mr. Black, and today I'm wondering about my future. I'm wondering about your future, the future of the world. I'm wondering what you're thinking. And the reason for that's because I'll never truly know what you're thinking. It's an endless mystery of wonder and thought.
It's a mystery you cannot solve.
While I was open-minded when I was younger, now I think with age, I truly just don't believe in psychics and mind readers and things like that. If you ask me, I find it all just a little bit too unbelievable, a little too far-fetched, a little too
cringe.
You cringe every time I try to touch you.
I really wouldn't have so much of a problem with it if it wasn't for the fact that these people use other people in their worst times, and they give them false hope and false promise and lie to them all for their money in their darkest moments in life, and I find that a little bit
fucking mental.
So I thought today, while Tom's out sick, we could watch a few psychic videos that make me cringe.
Let's start the show.
You have a question for Psychic Tita? Stand on up.
Be wary of anybody claiming to have special powers that simply puts psychic in front of their first name and goes out as that.
A question that it's very important to me about my song. I've written the song, and I want more than anything else this one wish for this my song, because I sang it for my dad before, just a week before he passed on. And he liked it, and he said he was going to be listening for it. And he didn't know he was going to pass the next week, and I didn't. And the song, it's like it was meant to be, just meant to be written. And I want to know, is there any future for it? Am I ever going to get anywhere with it, to have it recorded by anybody where it's going to be played on the radio?
Wow. Okay, so I thought it was like maybe going to be about a lady that talks to like the dead, you know, a medium, but I guess she's taking psychic as literal, like future predicting and stuff.
Look into my eyes, look into the eyes, the eyes, not around the eyes, don't look around the eyes, look into the eyes, you're under.
By the way, just look at this lady here. This is the psychic. I definitely knew a little boy in first grade that looked exactly like her. She's the Italian version of the little psychic lady from Poltergeist. Do you remember her? This is like her, but with Sylvester Stallone's mom or something mixed in.
Not until he learns a certain lesson. He has to own up to some of the things he's done.
My father? Oh, I don't understand what you mean.
Well,
I mean, he passed away.
This is something all these crazy psychic people do. Whenever they're caught out, they do this little, like to try and get the audience on their side, to try and kind of soften the blow, to turn it back around on the person like they're stupid. It's hilarious. It's a clear sign of losing.
He was a very good man.
Well, reincarnation.
But now, how does that affect my song, though?
I'm sorry, I can't hear you very well.
I was wondering, because I wrote the song and I sang it for him.
Who cares about the song?
Is there any hope for my song that I is anybody going to ever record it nationwide that it's going to be heard on the radio?
So delusional, and the way she says song.
My song.
Song, my song.
I wrote the song.
My song.
My song.
Nationwide on the radio.
And the song.
What song? What are you talking about?
He'll be back, you know, he'll reincarnate. And he probably, when did he die?
A year ago, November.
He probably hasn't come back yet in another life.
How does she know that? This lady is so full of shit. She has no clue what the other person's saying, and the lady that's asking about her song is just as delusional, and so is the ponytail heaven guy who is clueless. He's lost. He's supposed to mediate this a little bit, but he's standing there just being a complete microphone holder. And this lady, this psychic lady in this ridiculous sweater that she's swimming in, is a South Park character. Just look at her. This is a South Park character. Madam Sees Ghost. That's what we'll call her. Kenny and the boys are going to see Madam Sees Ghost tonight.
I don't think she understands.
She's wondering about her song. She wrote a song.
Can everyone
she
stop
wants to
saying
know if
song?
it's gonna get recognition.
Jesus Christ.
You have to get out there. Knock on doors.
Best advice she's ever given.
I am. It's all the doors are closed.
The doors are closed. Imagine this lady's actually going out and knocking on doors. Can you listen to my song? I wrote it for my dad. Could you please listen to my song? I'm trying to get nationwide audience. Could you listen to my song? The Jehovah's Witness of music.
My man told me last night his love for me burns bright, but he can't resist another.
Meanwhile, this South Park psychic is just roasting people she can't even hear. She's deaf and she's just pretending she knows what they said. She clearly thought this lady was going on some kind of rape talk tour or some shit. These people couldn't be more clueless if they tried. I just want to get my song out there and get successful song for my dad nationwide.
But first we must punish him for what he did.
Now she's read for celebrities such as The Saturdays and Gwyneth Paltrow, making Essex girl Jane Wallace one of the UK's most celebrated psychics.
Hold on a second. That's not a thing. That means nothing. Just because you snagged Tom Brady on the way to Starbucks and made him let you do a psychic reading or some cards or some doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean that you're a good psychic or a real psychic or anything. Celebrities don't help your reputation. Celebrities are notoriously stupid and gullible and naive, so that doesn't help this woman.
Well, today Jane claims that she can reveal key personality traits about our 3 mystery celebrities just by holding objects that belong to them. So if you grab a hold of that one there, and what do you say about the person?
Can I just say something quickly? I haven't read for Gwyneth Paltrow.
Oh, have you not? Oh, you should.
I don't know where I should. Yes, if you're there, Gwyneth, come visit. But yeah, I just wanted to say that.
That's bullshit. I bet she somehow got them that information. There's no way that they got that wrong. She somehow fed them information that she read for Gwyneth Paltrow when she hadn't, and she's using it to try and get to Gwyneth. I bet that's what's happening. I bet Gwyneth was on this show like recently or around that time or gonna be, and she's trying to get herself forwarded to come back on with Gwyneth and read for her.
To say that. So
yes, that came from your press.
My press?
Yes, absolutely.
There we go.
Never read your own press. This is our first mystery celebrity.
I feel real strong creativity with her. She's passionate.
You know it's a her?
Yep, it's a
ladies'
feminine
watch.
Yes, of
ladies'
course.
watch, right?
Feel real strong passion. She's driven, she's artistic, she's creative. I get words and writing. And she's not flamboyant, she's very sophisticated. But I feel there's a very strong sort of flamboyance about her.
Say that again?
She's not flamboyant, but I feel there's a very strong sort of flamboyance about her.
That makes no sense.
Okay.
And an amazing friend. She's very loyal. And I feel with her very much what you see is what you get.
Oh.
What you see is what you get.
No
Loyal.
warts and all.
Oh, man.
Right. She's as you see her.
So,
that's how
so
she
career,
is.
what sort of career?
Career-wise, I'm going to say either
anything.
writing, creative. So she's somebody either she's got a book or it feels almost feeling of writing. I don't feel actress.
Nothing.
I just feel
Zero.
I want to write. Or she's very good with psychology.
Okay.
Ah,
So she's quite analytical in a way and a very, very deep thinker.
Anything else that would pinpoint her for her to say, oh yes, that's a very personal thing?
I think home life is happy. She's, I would say, grounded, safe and secure. That's how I see her. There's certain areas that I can't mention. There's certain things that I can't say. But
All
I
right,
feel,
cameraman, calm down.
for me, it feels really, really great. She's a good person. Let's see.
Let's bring this person
I'm no
in.
good at
In you
hitting
come.
cameras.
Who is that person?
It's a man.
And it is.
Oh,
it's a man.
God.
He is a woman. Oh, I don't mean that rudely.
It's a man.
Are you
In you
gentle
come.
and sensitive?
Welcome. Come and take a seat.
Have a seat, Lionel.
Did she just say, I don't know who this guy is. I know Richard, I know Holly. Holly Wannaboobie.
Hello and welcome to This Morning. I'm Holly Willabilly. And I'm Philip Schofield!
I know her. I don't know this celebrated psychic. And this guy looks familiar, but I'm not sure who it is. But I think she just said, oh, you are a woman, and I don't mean that rudely, like sensitive and stuff. Like, dude, if this dude ends up just being like gay or something, and she's just said, oh no, you are a woman, like gay is a woman. That's such a huge insult. Like, just take the L.
Lovely to see you. So major gender issue there.
No,
and,
not at all.
And so what, writing?
No.
No, don't write.
Totally wrong.
No, wrong there. What were the other things that you mentioned?
I don't know, what did you mean?
Family life.
Family, well, I've been married 45
gentle.
years.
Yeah.
I've got 3 children.
Yeah.
3 grandchildren.
Yeah.
And when my mother died, she only left a little bit of money.
See, he said it. I wasn't allowed to say it. That was
Yeah.
what I was linking with. Sorry.
Well,
And anyway, the money that I wasn't going to spend it.
I bought that watch.
That's maybe why it's gentle and feminine.
That's a lovely story. But that was a major miss, I have to say.
Major miss. I'm sorry.
Totally botched that completely, but as expected, it is bullshit, so what can you do? The faces she pulls just gives everything away. She's not good at this, and she's got to stop with this. Actually, all psychics have to stop with this, trying to hook on at the end to something when the truth is revealed, that they're wrong, and the real facts come out, and the person, yeah, that's what I was trying, and I was linking that to the diamond, and yeah, that was the coin in the pocket, and yeah, it's just ridiculous.
There's $1 million cash prize for anyone who can demonstrate supernatural powers. Let's meet contestant number 1.
My name is Jesse Bravo, and I'm a stockbroker by day, but by night, I'm a psychic and I speak to dead people.
Oh my God. He looks like the guy from, what's that Walking Dead spinoff? God, I can't remember, but he looks like that lead actor.
Here are the rules for Jesse's test. 12 envelopes. Inside, photos of 11 random living people and 1 very famous dead person. To win, Jesse has to locate that dead person 9 out of 12 times.
Hi, Jesse.
Never gonna happen.
Like a game show. Go ahead. Thank you very much.
Dude, go back to your barber and tell them to finish the job. When you go to get a haircut, you don't really get just one or a few. You get that shit. I don't know what you've got going on there, but this is the weirdest 90s heartthrob mullet I've ever seen. Stop it.
The odds of winning by luck are about 1 in a million, but Jesse, of course, isn't counting on luck.
What I tried to ask is, whoever is gone, will you please just show me which envelope they're sort of contained in?
You believe that's a dead person? Are you ready?
But the spirits didn't answer. Jesse's first pick was this girl, and she's very much alive.
That is a living person.
Attempt 2.
Are you ready? This one is a
Dude, you gotta find
person.
Elvis.
Strike 2. He was supposed to find Elvis Presley.
Elvis Presley.
We know he's dead, right?
Absolutely. I'm considered very good at what I do, and boy, am I bombing.
Yep. You believe that this is a dead person?
I'm hoping so.
After another failure,
A live person.
A live...
Dude, is this filmed in a hotel or a prison?
it's Jesse Bravo's last chance.
Wow, that was very direct. Well, that one very strongly, I'm guessing.
I'm trying different techniques.
Okay. This one is?
It's live.
Think?
Yeah.
You're right. It's live.
Jesse may have failed, but he says the problem wasn't with him, it was with the test itself.
Asking an envelope, an inanimate object, to answer a question, it's a really tough thing to do. Maybe there's other people that can do that. I'm not one of them, obviously.
Dude, if anyone is talking to inanimate objects and expecting real responses to truthful, factual things, like, where's Elvis Presley? I can't find him. You got bigger problems than finding Elvis.
Do you make your living as a psychic?
Yes, and I do actually do energy work and healing work, and I channel as well.
Channeling spirits?
Okay, dude, look, energy work, this is not energy work. This is just, for most of you, if someone stands behind you and they tell you this is gonna relax you and they lightly place their fingertips, it feels kind of nice. It's kind of tickly, right? I'm the kind of person that I'll go get my hair cut and I'll fall asleep within 4 seconds of getting in the barber chair. She'll be putting this on me and I'll be slunched over to the right. That's how quickly I go to sleep. You can't even show me a comb because the second that little bzzz thing starts making a sound, I'm out. So she can say energy work, but that shit just feels good. That's not energy work. That's just shit that feels good.
I bring energy in and from the angelic realms.
Here are the rules for Georgia's test. To win, she has to match the palm print to the correct bio 9 out of 12 times.
This is not a lot of information to work from, to be honest, but we will work with what we have here.
20 minutes of mixing and matching later, Georgia has chosen a palm print for each bio.
Okay. Excellent. Can I get you all to stand, please?
It's her $1 million moment of truth.
I'm going to ask you to look at the bios that are on your sheets, please. If this is your bio, I want you to turn it towards the camera. Not yet. If it's not your bio, I want you to crumple it up. Now.
Crumple it.
Wow.
Oh, no, you didn't get everyone. You got one right. Whoa. You got one right, but you did not get the $1 million.
No. You weren't just a little off, you were scary off.
Yeah.
That's insane. I mean, like, to be honest, I mean, she just went on because there was a promise of money, and she thought, hey, let's find out if I'm psychic at the same time. So there's always that.
How convinced are you that you're going to win $1 million?
This lady is Psychic Mary. There's never been a more Psychic Mary looking person on TV.
I'm convinced. I have great confidence in my abilities.
Here are the rules for Paula's test.
Psychic Paula works too.
She'll be given the 12 biographies. Then she'll do a tarot card reading on each subject. To win, she has to match the person to the correct bio 9 out of 12 times. Paula gets in the hot seat and starts her first reading.
So I see that you're a person that's ambitious. You're involved in your work situation. You feel like you could be making more money. Okay, I'm going to go with this one.
And this is your final answer?
Yes.
She's just chosen the bio for the 12th and final subject. On Banachek's signal...
Now. It looks like you've got one right. I'm so sorry, you do not get the $1 million.
I mean, like, and look how many guys are there too. You would think that pure chance would get you a little bit higher than just one, but clearly not. I mean, these people aren't psychic, they're anti-psychic.
So this doesn't make you think twice as to whether or not you're psychic?
No. I still believe I'm psychic.
And that's a perfect depiction of cognitive dissonance. Our little psychic psycho Paula here still thinks she's psychic after she failed so miserably, because obviously must have been the envelopes or the powder or the glitter or the glue or whatever they can blame it on whenever they get it wrong.
So, you know, I'm going to want to ask him, what is it that means something to me in this room? It's not hidden anywhere. We've not tried to be tricky about it. Just tell me about this gold watch. If he says that, then we've got an interesting story.
What would be the one thing he could tell me? And it was an object.
Was it a toy car, please?
Is that what you're going to give me?
That's what I wanted.
The object in the room. I'll give you that much. So the object's here, somewhere in the room.
I'm not going to start looking around, because if I say, like, it's that, you've put the thought in there.
I'm not saying it's in the room. So all you have to do is, if it's definitely here and you're channeling him now, all you would have to do is go, it is,
It's you. It's you. It's nothing else.
There's an object that was
I'm not picking up any object. My mind would say that. My head would pick up that, but I don't think it is. That's my head picking that up. I haven't looked around your room, so I don't know what it is. I really don't. I'm not going to start milking it and say what it could be. If I had to have a guess, if it wasn't that, it was that chair. That's it. No. I'm not picking it up.
So the long-haired guy's basically testing this guy who's allegedly psychic. I guess he's hired him to come out to his house, and there's one object that the guy in the long hair thinks that this alleged psychic should pick up, and it's the watch that he has on himself. He's not picking up the watch, and the guy is refusing to look around and have guesses, but has also went ahead and guessed 3 or 4 times without guessing. It's hilarious to watch them squirm.
Do you need to touch the items?
No, because I think I'd be looking at some sort of... What I was drawn to when I first came in here, okay, was that. Yeah.
It's not that.
I thought it was stuck to that, but no. No, we're pushing it now. We're milking it, and I've got 3 items wrong up to now. The law of averages will say, I'm going to get it soon. And I don't want to do that, because what happens if it's 10th down the line? What was it?
So it's the gold watch.
It was a gold watch.
Yeah, so when I was younger, I would pull on the band.
What I'd like you to look at when you go back on the film is where I pointed when I said it to you. Where did I point? To you. I may have been pointing at you, I may have been pointing at the watch.
He said it's you and nothing else.
It's you. It's nothing else. I don't know. But I did definitively say...
You didn't say the watch?
No, I didn't say the watch. I don't want to make it fit. But it'd be weird if it was...
But you'd think that...
I think that I'd pick that up.
And I think the long-haired guy picked up on your bullshit.
When you're at your most vulnerable, somehow they could just smell it.
In today's recession, psychic mediumship is a boom industry. Uncertain times mean more and more of us are turning to psychics for guidance and comfort.
Now, this is my favorite all-time psychic fail clip, because I just love Derren Brown. Actually, back here on this shelf, you'll see somewhere in there is Derren Brown's book, if it's not here. I think the guy's incredible. I could pretty much watch anything he does. So I do know this clip, and those terrace houses just remind me of living in Derry. Very Derry looking. Craigan, actually.
I do, and I fully believe what I do as a medium.
Yeah.
I know there's charlatans out there, I know there's people being ripped off out there, but I fully believe what I do is contact dead people.
This time I wanted to arrange a reading which was independently organised by us. A woman called Roz answered an ad I put in the local paper and agreed to be read by Joe.
Hi, Roz. Hello.
I've asked her to use a fictitious name and an address other than her own.
Okay.
So
let's go in.
Yes.
Let's do.
Do you know who you are? Have you been in the house before?
I've said a hello. We've turned up and I said a hello.
Yeah. So you've been in. You've met these people.
I have briefly met them. Yes, I have.
Thank you. I wanted to go to the loo first before I see these people.
Okay.
For me, this is Joe's moment.
Now I'm aware of a gentleman actually coming through. It feels more like a father in the spirit world. Okay, do you have a dad in the spirit world?
Yes.
Yes, okay, I felt your dad as soon as I come through the room. Now, I'm also aware of a lady coming through as well. I'm pretty sure is that it was connected to a mum. Would she have been one of 5?
Yes.
Yes, because she talks about there's 5 of us. Yeah? Okay, she keeps talking about a separation here, divorce. Okay, and I don't know whether this is connected to do with you or there was some type of split up going back quite a while.
No.
Okay, why she mentioned 17 years ago then? Is the Jimmy or James connected?
No.
She's saying yes on grandfather's side?
No.
Okay, maybe have a think about it. It may come back a little bit later on. Okay. I feel it's connected to the 5 which was connected to your mum when she said it was one of 5. Okay, so it may go back a long time ago. Sometimes we can't think because the mind has to think a lot beforehand. Yeah? Okay, because I've never met you, I've never seen you before. And as soon as I come in, I knew it was that your father was waiting here for you. And I knew it was that your mum was waiting, and I knew it was that I wanted to ask her for a little bit of information, and she said 5 of them. So you would know that was your mother coming through. Other than that, I'm going to say God bless and thanks for speaking to me. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. There's one particular person that I know was trying to get through to me. They said if there's a way of coming through, they will find it.
Yeah.
Hopefully, I thought, you know, you might be that person.
Yeah, but maybe I'm not the right person all the time. I can't guarantee I can go to one place and bring a certain person through. So I wouldn't be too disappointed. I'd be happy that someone is coming through. Can I just ask you as well? I know you seem disappointed. Is the Paul connected with you?
Paul. We have a Paul, yeah.
Okay, as in the living world.
Living world, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, because you're obviously mum is talking about Paul. It's okay. I you don't mind me asking. I don't know if he's a cousin or someone quite close to you.
In-law.
In-law, Paul, in-law.
What does my mum want to say about Paul?
I don't. All I know at the moment is that there was some type of connection with Paul. I don't know if there's been some spot of bother or something happened around Paul, but I know is that she was specifically talking of a Paul.
No, that doesn't make any sense.
What total bullshit is that? I don't know, but you know, she was specifically talking about something about, you know, in a roundabout way, if Paul or Peter or Patricia was, you know, maybe thinking about the possibilities of every preposition in the English language could fill in the blanks there to keep these people rolling while they try and think of something else and also read the other person's face and body language.
I was hoping for something a bit more definite.
How you managed to come in and have a reading?
How was it arranged?
Yeah.
I applied to have a reading done.
To who?
To the advert.
Okay, and who answered the phone?
I can't think offhand now which person.
Okay, have you met Derren before, have you?
No, never.
He's just said he's just been in your house.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, this morning, yeah. I meant not before today.
So you've met Derren?
Yes,
you know
today.
Derren is a skeptic, and you just said that you haven't seen Derren before, and
Well,
he's been in your house before I've
today.
just come in. You just told me, Derren, that you haven't been here. So
You hadn't met me
From
before?
today. I've only met him today.
So you'd rather we hadn't met at all? That would have...
Of course, yes. Okay. Yeah, I'm quite happy. Your mum's come through, she talked about the 5 kids. Okay, that is good enough for me.
5 kids?
5, she was one of 5.
Oh, she was one of 5.
One of 5, yeah.
Right.
Okay, talk to me. You seem unhappy.
Well, I'm unhappy because you told me a blatant lie.
Which was?
You told me that you had not been in this house.
I told you I had been in that house.
No, you told me you had not been in this house. Yeah, so you've been in, you've met these people.
I have briefly met them, yes I have,
Thank you. But don't you think that's absolutely terrible? That to me is terrible.
Joe, if you don't stand here and continue the conversation, you're not going to hear what I say in response to that.
You've been in the house, you're supposed to be a famous person, you was never meant to be in that house.
Joe, I'm going to be honest with you, it seems like if you do a bad reading, you blame everybody else other than yourself. It's her fault, it's my fault, and it's not your fault.
It is, you shouldn't have gone into the house, it was corruption.
Nothing to do with it, Joe, it doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference.
Corruption, that is absolutely terrible. Bad showmanship, Derren. Bad showmanship.
I don't know what... Okay, so you think by me being in there and being sceptical, that makes her more sceptical?
Yes. You've got to draw a fine line of what is real and what is sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and some of the things what I do is real because I am touching people, right, in a nice way.
Yeah.
And sometimes when you push overboard and you're taking literally the piss out of skeptics and mediums when there's real gifted people out there, okay, that's when it draws a line.
If things start to go a bit wrong, he'll keep bringing back up the information that he got right, and he kept going back to the 5. That she was one of 5 kids, so he kept coming back to that. And so did she have 5?
Think about it now afterwards. Sorry, it was 6.
Oh, it was 6?
Yeah. I said a quick count on my fingers, and I thought 5, then including my mum, would have been 6.
So she was one of 6, not one of 5?
No, one of 6, yeah.
That's all the psychic cringe for today. I'm Mr. Black. Hopefully Tom will be back soon. We do have an episode coming out that the 2 of us did last week. Hopefully that'll be edited and up this week as well. If not, we'll see you soon. Goodbye.
A little chigga pause as his deck goes down. Keep it on lock and I'ma get you madder than rocks. With this bounce to the ounce and from a shirt to the socks it gets caught. Turn up the stereo until you get caught. But if you're struggling to start up a verse or hold up a turf or make a beat that everyone surfs and you need a prime example, I'm a good sample. I'll rhyme it tight, dose it up into an amp you, and I do. Never gave a fuck about a rival. Put up your rifles, cause I'll be ready on a